Hey, y'all. Y'all, give me just a second. I'm going to get my shades because I can't really see the screen. So I will be right back. Okay, let's see if that. Well, no, that didn't really help. I'm going to see if I may have to go in the house. I see, Deborah. Good for you. You're early. I wonder if I scooch back some. Y'all, it wasn't this bright the other day. Let me see if I move if this will help. Hold on, y'all. See if it'll help if I up. Because I can't see y'all comments. Why is this on the Windows update? Oh. Okay, that helped a little bit. I know I'm awfully bright. The sun is right there. Yeah. That you're watching. Yeah, y'all, I may have to go on the back side of the house and do it live from the garden. Yeah, I'm still fighting the asthma. I think it's gonna do what it's gonna do until this little season I'm in is over. But I am taking care of myself. Hey, Lady D. So we got Lady D, Deborah, Lauren, Izella, Yvette. Hey, everybody. I'm waiting on Looney to come in here. I don't know where she at. Let me send her a message. Yes, Duchess is getting on my nerves. She's getting on my last nerves. She is definitely working my nerves. But we may not see any more Duchess. Where is Looney? Let me see her. Y'all go check out my TikTok. Subscribe to my TikTok. I'm trying to get my stuff up so I can go live over there as well. My TikTok is at Ayana enters the chat. This on TikTok and Instagram. I'm typing in the chat now. I'm at Ayana enters the chat on TikTok and IG. Please go and subscribe. Follow me on those channels. I'm trying to get my TikTok up so I can go live. We have to have at least 500. I think it's still 500 on TikTok. Hey, Falls Range, what's happening? What's happening, y'all? No, Yvette, Natasha has not done anything for her case. The membership, so if you go to my primary channel page, you should see community, videos, polls. Hold on, I'm gonna log into one of my other. Let me see if I can go into another account. Hopefully it won't mess up where I'm at with y'all right now. I hope it doesn't. I really hope it doesn't. So, can y'all still see me? I'm gonna share a screen with y'all. Here's one of my other YouTube channels. The membership should be where you see home, video, shorts, playlists, and all of that. There should be a join button right there, just like it had. If you had not subscribed, it should say subscribe. There should be. So if you're looking at Ayana enters the chat, somewhere up in here, you should see a subscribe and a join. That join, if you've already subscribed, that join button should be primary. Click join, and then it will let you select the membership to join. And I'm going to exit out of this because I don't want no problems. You couldn't see the screen? Can you see me now? You can see me though, right? I hit share. I don't know, community area. So you can see where to select join at. I need to do that video because YouTube has been at me about doing my membership video. So I may go ahead and do my video. Looney, did you find the video? Y'all, my husband is bugging me about a grocery list. Hold on, I'm doing a thing. We on the porch, Marquisa. We on the porch, girl. There. And hit follow, like, or whatever you got to do over there. Luna, did you find? I don't know what you said. Are you still going through the last months to find it? Do you remember what the incident was that was making me say? Did I say it on the one with the food about the food? But I want to show y'all some. I'm gonna see if I can pull up. Oh, my husband always do this at the wrong time. Hold on, y'all. I gotta see him this grocery list. Condensed milk, egg, sugar. Forgotten that man. Sage. Trying to think what else I need. Celery, peppers, onion, elbows, milk, cheese, butter, cream cheese. Hold on, y'all. I'm almost there. He's getting off work, so he's waiting on me to send him a grocery list. I want to show y'all something. I haven't shared the screen yet, okay, y'all? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna pause it. Let me pause it. Okay, it won't let me pause it, but it'll let me mute it. Okay. All right. They are all right. But in the meantime, I want to show y'all something. I know I'm about to show it. I'm about to share my TikTok I just did. Y'all see it? Oh wait, Windows. Oh, you know why it's doing that? Because I got this in its own. I need to pull this out. And now let me get back over to the live stream. Okay, can y'all see my screen? I know y'all can't hear it. Okay.
Y'all,
Let me know if
I'm
y'all
just
can
popping
hear
on
it.
to say, I called it. I called it. I called it. I knew that they were going to pull Brooke into this lawsuit somewhere or another and have her testifying for Uncle Greg. But now, not only are they going to pull in Brooke, they're going to talk to Pernell and Shara. And before long, it would not surprise me if Larry got pulled into. But definitely, I said she kept on. Brooke was gonna end up being a part of that lawsuit with Greg. But now the icing on the cake is Shara and Pernell. Oh my goodness, Bethany, Bethany, Bethany. What a tangle web you weave. Girl, them people coming for you. You better get ready. Why you trying to be in Cabrini Green acting like you're some little thug? You you better get your butt back down here in Georgia and take care of your case.
All right, y'all. I didn't know. I got a message from Looney saying, "Girl, you had called it." I had literally just refreshed my screen, and that video of Greg meeting with Bianca had not shown up. But it's not set in stone, y'all, that these people are going to testify. We already know that Pernell's a done deal because he can't stand Bethany. So Pernell is a done deal. Shara is, I'm about 80% certain that Shara is going to be a done deal too. But you know who is not a done deal? Brooke. And I tell you why. See, the problem with Brooke is this. Brooke's father has a big influence on her. Well, Cheryl, they didn't mention Larry's sister. They didn't mention her. They're mentioning just the key players right now. And we ain't seen the sister in a minute. But When they go to talk to Brooke, they're gonna have to sneak and talk to Brooke, or either they're gonna have to use Shara to pull Brooke in to have a conversation with Brooke. They're not gonna be able to go direct to Larry to have a conversation with Brooke. You understand what I'm saying? Because what's gonna happen is Larry's gonna find out that they want to interview Brooke. And see, Brooke is 17 now. No, she's not a minor. Not in the state of Georgia, she's not a minor. Brooke is 17 years old. They can certainly pull Brooke in. She is not a minor. The age of consent is Georgia is 16. So technically, she is not considered a minor. Maybe in school because she still has to answer to her parents and stuff at school wise, but at the court, no. She can make this decision on her own. They actually would treat Brooke almost as if they treat young girls when they go to have when their parents try to make them have pap smears and stuff if they suspect they've been active and they decide they want them to have a gynecological exam. Those girls they can refuse those. It doesn't matter what the parent wants because they're at the age they don't have to if they don't want to. Oh, Bethany gonna try her best to buy her off. She gonna try her best to buy her off. But see, Natasha got so much going on. I think it's gonna end up being where Natasha's not gonna be able to represent Bethany. I think that's what's gonna end up happening because I feel like the stuff with Dawn is about to reach an apex because we now have sticks at play. And they are very curious about Dawn and Natasha. And when Kendrick gets Dawn out, yeah, she tried it with that purse. He could, but Bethany is gonna try to interfere with that. See, this is what I've seen with Bethany the entire time. Anytime Brooke tries to go, remember she didn't want Brooke to go over to her mom's house. Yeah, when they got to be to they asked to step out. I remember my son, he needed to talk to the doctor. And the doctor said, well, mom, he wants to talk to me privately. You got to go. You can't be in here. Which I didn't want to see all that anyway. I just wanted to make sure my baby was okay. I didn't even need to be a part of that. But they, yeah. Mm-mm. You can't, you can't just be making these girls do this crazy stuff. And so Brooke technically, really and truly, I think if Brooke decided she was just gonna move out of Bethany and Larry's house, she could. If she said, "I'm moving out, I'm going to see my mom, I'm going to stay with my mama," she could. I think if Brooke wanted to, if she wanted to get married right now, she could. She could get married too. I think. My quiz said when my girls got to the teenage, the doctor asked me to step out the room so they could talk, and if I'm not mistaken, that was like 16. Yeah, y'all should check out the age of consent in different states because each state, which I never understood this, but each state has its own age of consent. Matter of fact, let's do that. Let's look that up. I love how Google just eavesdrops on our conversations, y'all. So I found the map. I'm gonna share this map with everybody. Oh, this one I want to share right here. Oh, bug. Now, this is actually very important. Can y'all see that screen? Let me know if y'all can see that screen. Yeah, any video footage. So if Larry goes back and he heard what she was said and when she called referred to on that ring cam, if he can hear her referring to what you call it as pieces of trash, yes. But here's what I think. Cause here's something else, and this may be an idea for the writers if they hadn't already done the skit yet. But you know how we've all been saying, why doesn't Brooke record her? Why doesn't Brooke record her? It would not surprise me if Brooke or Shar did not concoct a way for Brooke to record her sessions, her interactions with Bethany, especially when Bethany comes in her room at night to talk to her after she thinks Larry is asleep. It would not surprise me. Okay, so here's the age of consent map right here. So 16, I can't see these colors because my screen is so dark. I know the green is 18. I think 17 is, what is that, blue? And 16 is red. Hold on, let me pull it up on my phone. So my phone is giving me a different set of results. The information is still the same though. So if it's green, any states that's green, that is not this lime or bright green, their age of consent is under 18. So maybe y'all can see the colors. Cause see, right now with my daughter, she's 15. If I don't take her to school, they won't try to take me to court because she ain't going to school. Not that I don't send her to school, but you know. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna ease back in the house because I can't see like I need to see. Cause the sun keeps moving. It's moving real fast, and that's bothering me because it. I just moved from one spot, and now it's kind of eased over. So I'm gonna step in the house. Hold on. We're gonna go in the house together. I gotta grab my stuff. Sorry to be hitting y'all in the face with boobs. I'm gonna have to do it from the front porch in the morning. So I couldn't see anything. But we working out the kinks, right? Fortunately, my room is right here by the front door. All right, y'all, here I go. So now I can see who I couldn't see nothing. So Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina, North Carolina, and it looks like Virginia, age of consent is 16. Now I'm just focusing strictly on the East Coast. For those of y'all that are in Texas, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi is 17. And Florida, Tennessee, and is that Arkansas? They're 18. Okay, Looney. She does, but I don't know that she's always recording her. It would be a great twist if that's what they said. Right, and Char's apartment is not ghetto. She might live in the hood, but it's not ghetto. There's a difference between the ghetto and the hood. Big difference. I got me some signs, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all see my signs. Luna, you still on here, girl? Pop up and say something. Pop up and say something. Yeah, Michigan is 16, I believe. Usually a cluster of states is all the same. So Pennsylvania is 16, Ohio is 16, Indiana is 16, Illinois is 16, Missouri is 16, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Kentucky. They're all 16. It had to catch that. It had to catch it. It had to catch it. So when Brooke gets on, when Bethany gets on there talking about, oh, I love my daughter, I love my stepdaughter, I love my stepdaughter, I want them to be able to produce the receipts. But the problem is that Larry is going to have to give up that Ring camera footage. And it's going to take probably a court order. And we all know that Bethany is known to erase footage. Look, y'all. I can't stand her. I can't stand her. I can't stand her. Good job, Sharon. I'm about to laminate these. That was aggression and it was abuse. That's what Larry told Bethany today. Sit down somewhere. This what they got over. This what Tamara got. She got snakes in her grass, and the biggest snake in her grass is Wayne. He definitely is making sure. This is what Shar had to do yesterday. She had to walk away. And then go call Larry. Like, be so effing for real. This be so effing for real is gonna go on a shirt. Insert appropriate curse word. Is Looney on here? This one got cut off. I ran it too close to the edge. Y'all get the point. Girl, please. I think Shar be saying, girl, bye. Oh, she definitely gonna go see Iman. She definitely is about to go see him. And now that he done broke up with Shayla, it would not surprise me at all if he and her cross the line. I don't even think we need no countdown that Pound Town now. What have I done to my? I see Noelle done bail card out. But did she need that in the bail house? Yeah, I need to see what I look like with my shades on. Hold on. Oh shoot, I look good with my shades on, don't I? I look right nice with my shades on. I think I'm gonna keep them on. I think I'm gonna keep them on. Mm-hmm. I'm ready for the next Bethany and them skit. It might have been. I'll go find it. Thank you for looking though. Did you see the signs, Looney? Do I need to show them so you can see them again? I still gotta cut them. I gotta laminate them and cut them out. Well, let me help you out, sis. One of them is gonna be a shirt. Oh, she straight up said she just ain't used that one word yet. I think Delicia is just the excuse. He was gonna break up with her anyway. The moment she told him about the smell with Kai, that was it. That put the nail in her coffin. You ready? Looney, pay attention, girl. See, this is what happened when great minds think alike. Iman out of Shayla league. This going on a shirt. I really just took them and put them in a chat bubble. I think I'm gonna go back and do another one that said "girl bye" because that's what Shar always be saying. Girl bye. Thank you, ma'am. Y'all can see my ring light. Yeah, she can't upgrade. What's a normal skit? Is it another skit done drop? I wanted us to check out, since we're talking about Shayla and them, I wanted us to check out Marquise, you crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna go find that Country Wayne skit. I want to a Shayla and Anthony skit dropped. Why is it not showing it for me? I'm not seeing a skit with them. Oh, wait a minute. It just refreshed. Let's go watch it. I'm heading over there now. Then we'll do the PR. We'll do PR in wrong. Because PR gonna question wrong about did he know? Here we go. Ain't even that heifer ain't cried the whole time. Now she finna start crying because Anthony there. Play that with somebody else because it ain't gonna work with me. You can cry on. I'll let you sit there and holler. I think it could. All right, y'all ready? Can y'all see it? He gonna fold if she use Kai as a weapon, but he better not fall for that. No, it ain't playing. Now it's playing. Thank y'all for letting me know y'all hear it. All the hearts, I appreciate it. And thank you for everybody that came in and put the likes up. Appreciate you so much.
Hey.
I think the most clothes I ever seen her wear.
Hey, man. Hey. Hey, buddy. Hey. All right. I was thinking, I know he likes being out by the pool sometimes, and I was thinking that, maybe we should get him some swimming lessons. I was reading up, there's a lot of kids, playing around in pools and tragic stuff been happening. So I was thinking, we get him some swimming lessons, then he can actually get in the pool and we can feel safe about it.
Right.
Yeah. Ain't that right? You want to do
This girl don't care nothing about this baby.
swimming lessons? What's the matter with you?
No, I'm good. It's just that time of the month. I'm drained, how I get. So
You're on your side.
yeah.
At least you're on your cycle. You don't got a NBA baby in there, do you? Okay. No, seriously, Shirley. Everything good?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. Um, Swimming lessons, whatever lessons, just that's good with me. It works.
Okay. Yeah, you acting kind of weird.
Walk away, Anthony.
It's just one of
Walk
those days,
away.
Anthony. So,
Walk away.
yeah, I have all his stuff packed in the bag, and whatever he'll need, I have it for you, and you can just grab it. So
Okay,
that's good.
cool. Hey, man. Hey, come here.
Mm.
Come here. Oh, okay. You're great. Oh, good attitude. Okay? Okay, real quick. Okay? Let me see this. You got to pack his pajamas?
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
everything. If you need something else, just let me know.
Hey, you know he was wet? He must have just wet. All right.
Oh, I can change it.
No, I got it.
She letting that baby sit around the house in a wet, soaking behind pamper. Because in order for him to recognize he was wet like that, he had to be wet, wet, wet. So she put him at a risk for rashes and everything else. Get your baby and leave. You can change him in the car. Just leave. No, I know one I want. I know the one I want. This right here. Be so effing for real. You sitting around there with your baby with a wet, soaking wet diaper on. Cause it's gotta be good and full. You know them diapers, they get that water get in that gel and they start hanging. For him to notice that, he had to be wet, wet, wet. She sitting there letting this baby be wet all day because she pouting and whining over Iman.
Okay, cool. All right, man. Let's change it. I know. Come on.
Y'all, she ain't studying that baby. Nah, I don't think it's a waste of skit, Looney. Let's look. Let's play this a little different because the case has got to be made for Anthony being able to get his son. Anthony ain't picking up on stuff. Well, they could have gave us that. I get what you're saying. They gonna give it to us. We just gotta be a little patient. They about to give it to us. But I do think it's a good skit in that it's showing how neglectful Shayla is. She don't have Anthony no more. She done lost Iman. So now she done lost two men because of a baby. This is setting the stage. Well, they ain't left yet. He's still in there changing him. He's still in there changing him. She trying to get sympathy and ain't caring nothing about Kai. Cause see what's gonna happen now is Anthony, if they play it right, Anthony gonna go home and he gonna tell Amber how funny Shayla was acting, and then he gonna tell her she was acting real weird, and Kyle was soaking wet. Amber's mothering instincts is gonna pick up. It's gonna kick in. That's it. She didn't have that thing that they wanted her to have, the answer they wanted her to have, and they agreed for her to have. Because she got in there and she thought about it and realized, if I keep this baby, he gonna stay with me. And he didn't stay with her. He went first chance he got. He went on that Jamaica trip with her, and as soon as he came back home, he got back with his wife. It wasn't even 2 weeks. Thank you, Marquisa. Definitely hit the like, subscribe, and share, please, and thank you so very much, y'all. Honey. Let's go over here and check out PR in Rome. I'm going to do a separate review of these. They might be a little briefer. I don't care nothing about that chick, though. Can y'all see in here? She and her feelings. She gonna get mad with Rome because Shayla can't keep a man.
Hola. ¿Qué tal, mamita?
I gotta talk to you.
What was that?
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
Here's another mistake many women do when it comes to their relationships. Their girlfriends tell them stuff about their relationship, and in some way or another, they take it and flip it on their men and pull their girlfriend's relationship drama into their own relationship and end up messing up a relationship with a good man on account of trying to like be looking out for their girlfriends when they need to. I was about to say it out loud, but I got the thing now. When they need to, one, walk away, and when they need to, two, wait at y'all. This right here. They need to shut the F up and they need to walk away. But they be so want to be for their girls. Looney them done got cut off. That's bad when the son has to tell the mama she cut off. She can't drink no more.
There's so much going on. Like, I can't believe what's happening.
What happened?
What you mean what happened? Iman breaking up with Shayla? Like, what was that about? Why did he do that?
Because he wanted to.
Please don't ask me. You know he broke up with her. You just was over there, right?
Yeah.
So why you acting like you don't know?
Because I don't know.
So he didn't say nothing to you? Were you really over there? Where were you at?
Baby, you have my location. I was at Iman's.
So how come you don't know this? That doesn't make any sense.
Because
Iman would have told you this.
No, Iman did not tell me this. We didn't talk about that.
Why not?
Because we just didn't talk about it. I didn't ask him about Shayla. It's not like I go over there to ask him about his business and his girl. What?
Iman broke up with Shayla.
This is news to me. I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. He didn't say nothing about that last night.
That is foul. Like, they were doing so well. He's promising her all these different things. You know, she has him around her.
Why is that foul? Foul. They are not. He don't want her. And all this going in for your girlfriend. PR, you know Shayla ain't about nothing. You know that. From your own best friend dealing with this chick. You know Shayla ain't about nothing. So why are you, what? Tamara don't have a clue, but you got a clue, PR. Why is, help me understand. Because I'm not getting it. You think I'm putting my relationship in jeopardy for a friend of mine? My man ain't trying to get with her. My man ain't broke up with me. I'm gonna be tripping because her man broke up with her. Girl, go have a seat, do something.
Her child. She's going back and forth with Anthony over him, and he's even talking about getting her a house or something about a house. I don't know, something, but whatever it is, like, he's promising her all these things, and he just drops her.
You dropping a lot of information on me, baby. I for real, we ain't talking about none of that.
What did y'all talk about? He didn't seem sad. You couldn't tell something was wrong with him?
Sad. You know he be floating this.
He broke up with her. Why would he be sad? That's it, Miss Izella. Shut up and take care of your relationship. Well, look, Deborah, if that's what he want, he's sadly mistaken. Because we will never. The mistake they have made with Shayla when it comes to those of us that watch this, and I'm saying it with my whole chest. Shayla never apologized to Amber. Shayla never showed any remorse. She showed it one time, and that was right before she had the baby. But she has never shown any real remorse for cheating on, for taking her best friend's husband. She never showed she was sorry for that. Never. She's not shown that she's not owned up to anything except the fact that she possibly could have drugged this man on the night that they were getting drunk. And then she knew her best friend wasn't going to be home. And she went there and took advantage of the situation. So if that's what their goal is, they never going to get that. I know they ain't finna get it over here. They not going to get it over here. Try something else. Try something else. Because I'm not going to feel no... This is going to sound so horrible. The only way Shayla can get any sympathy from me at this point or pull at my heartstrings in any way is if something were to happen to Kai. And it would have to be something serious. That's the only way this character will ever be redeemed in my eyes. True, Marquisa. If it was a line she shouldn't have crossed, but what I'm saying is that would have given us a little bit, just a little nudge of, okay, she's sorry, but still not okay. She's still gonna have, just like Anthony, we still on Anthony butt, and he still got to prove himself. You know what I'm saying? Just like we still on that time with him. We ain't trusting him. It'll be the same thing with Shayla. But you had this chick come to this woman's house and tell this woman that she forgives her. No, we ain't finna be good and see. Okay, and if we honest, Marquisa, they have crossed us with this storyline. We still rocking with them, but they did cross us with this here storyline. They drug it out forever. Once they did get caught, we thought things were gonna move swiftly, and they did. They chose to keep Anthony and Amber together, which we felt like they shouldn't have done that. We still been trying to rock with them, but they will never, ever, 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 ever get any kind of sympathy from me towards Shayla. The only way she can get any of that from me, and it's gonna be hard even then, is if something were to happen to baby Kai, because I don't want anything to happen to him. Period. And all these girls sitting around here sticking their whole chest out. Why you know that's your boy, you know he gonna break up. So the heck, what if they did? She doesn't have any redeeming qualities. But I'm saying mother to mother, if her child got sick, I would have a little more, because I had a child in the hospital. So I would have a little bit more empathy on those lines. But no, in terms of being redeemed from what she did to Amber, this whole thing, there's no redemption for her. At least with Amber, she said to Wayne, we're going to mess around until I get married. Once I get married and I say I do, that's it. And she meant that. Mad as I was with Amber, but Amber meant that. And she did not. But if I saw her on the street, I would tell somebody to get the baby and let her sit there and keep burning. I wouldn't hawk, squat, or throw. I don't deal with children being hurt, so I will have empathy for a child. But because I have, and I said empathy, I didn't say sympathy, I said empathy. I will have empathy for a child situation like that. That's the only thing that would tug at my heartstrings. But at the end of the day, and that most likely will only come because of Amber. But at the end of the day, Shayla herself, she'll never. Shayla alone is not enough for me to have any empathy, any sympathy for her. No. So you have to understand what I mean when I say this. I'm talking about just the child and the mother of a child. That's it. And she ain't no count mother. But it will come most likely through Amber, is what I'm saying. If I gotta go that deep and qualify it with y'all. I done got myself riled up now. But if that's what Wayne doing, trying to do is get some sympathy for Shayla and try to redeem her and think we gonna forget. We ain't finna forget. I'm not no Shayla light. I'd even feel bad for Angelina. Because Angelina been the one saying about the baby. I would have empathy for Amber. Hell, I would even have empathy for Delicia. When it comes to Kai, because she been helping see about Kai at that house. But no. I know darn well that ain't what he trying to do. Not around these parts. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's the wrong move right there. The wrong move. Mm-mm. I done got so mad, y'all. I done got so mad. Mm-mm. I done got. I'm feeling away. Hold on, give me a minute, y'all. Because when I hear people say that's what Wayne wants, I feel like it's playing in our faces. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's got to be based on somebody he knows. Because for me, I couldn't. I couldn't even. Mm-mm. I'm so triggered right now. He is going to have to give us. You didn't trigger me. It's just the thought of it. You good, Deborah? Y'all don't understand what I've been hoping for, and I don't think I've ever told y'all. But for this particular character, it's two characters on here that I'm really hoping for a down in the dirt. Like, I need to see them broke all the way down to the lowest common denominator. I need Shayla and I need Bethany to be broken all the way down. I want Shayla to be broken all the way down more than I want Anthony to be broken all the way down. I don't need Anthony to be broken all the way down over Shayla. Understand what I'm about to tell y'all. I want Anthony to be broken all the way down because of Amber and how he has gaslit her and played with her coming back into that house. I want Anthony to be broken down more over that than, and yeah, a lot, and some of the stuff we did with Shayla. I want to be broken down on how he's done her since he's been back in that house more than anything else, because she gave you a second chance and you still messing with her. You understand what I'm saying? But I want Shayla to be broken down on a whole nother level. One, we're going to call a duck a duck. Shayla essayed Anthony. I'm convinced that character roofied him because she knew that he was primed for the picking to go over to that man's house while his wife was at her apartment. She had to have done something or known something. You understand what I'm saying? For her to be that bold to go and take advantage of him not being quite right. I don't think he was regular old drunk. He wasn't even thinking about that girl. He wasn't even thinking about her. And then now it's his choice to continue. But then she put on a woman's wedding dress. She put on her wedding gown, y'all. She messed around with this man in her boyfriend's house. Not once, not twice, but on multiple occasions. I want her to be drugged through the skit streets. I want her to go through some stuff to where it hurts us. Like this with Iman, it ain't hurting her. This chick ain't even crying. She ain't even crying. Well, you possibly are right. They may not have even done anything that night. She may have set him up, but even still, that's still a form of SA. Because now she got in his head that he did something he didn't do. So she can end up getting what she wants. However which way it went. If it was a woman in that situation, we'd be calling law and order SVU. Marquisa, yes. She don't care about Iman. She cared about his bag. And I don't want to cuss so bad right now. Yes, she did it to Arby. She did it to Arby. And Arby didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve what he got. And she still took money from Arby when she knew she was pregnant with this other man, baby. I don't like that. So in order, it's gonna take a dragon, like a strong dragon, for me. But when I say that part about the empathy part, I can give empathy for any mother who has a child that they concerned about. But a part of me feel like if something were to happen to Kai, if Kai got sick and they told that story in here, she would not care. Because that means she got to get too much of her time up instead of her out here chasing ballers and chasing a bag on her back. That means she would have to put her energy towards her son. And I don't think she cared. She couldn't even change the child diaper. When I had my children, I suffered from postpartum depression. I didn't let them sit around the house pissy all day though. Sure did. That's yes. Everything will come out. And I'm not saying I want that baby to get that real life baby to get sick. I know he's a cute little baby. I don't want nothing to happen to him. But it was bothering me. Remember when he had that cold a few weeks back, and he had that cold, and he had that like he just sounded so congested. Y'all, that thing bothered me so bad. It bothered me so bad. Mm-mm. Let's check out some comments before I go. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong. Let me go to my other account. Let me go back over here. Y'all, we need 147 subscribers. Looney said, Larry puts his foot down and tells Bethany she ain't coming. Looney says, ain't nobody told Bethany to go in the first place. True. Izella says, I wish she would just shut up and listen. She's so combative. She can't do anything but cause trouble. That is true. That is so true. Daniel Foster says, she doesn't need to go. She always causes more trouble than it should be. Yes. Yes. I am almost there, Miss Izella. Almost. I went ahead and ordered my Mylar balloons for 1K, and I ordered some regular balloons. I figured out where my backdrop is at, so I'm gonna do my little backdrop and get that ready. And we're gonna have us a little party. We voted on the cake this morning. I wonder why sometimes I can't just scroll on down. Oh, here we go. Soft Caramel says, oh no, he can't leave Bethany behind. She's being facetious. Shard done already hipped him. Hopefully, Larry going over there to see Antoine. Who's bad? Cynthia Wimberly said Betty gonna let her go. I don't think he gonna let her go. Hey, Nancy girl, we're getting red velvet, honey. We're doing a red velvet cake. Call Shayla mom. I don't want to talk to Angelina. I might get the cussing out for raising such a horrible child. Ooh, goodness, I'm sleepy, y'all. Team Amber all day long. Charles, it's over, Shayla. This is my short that I did. Anthony is clueless. It's gonna take him going home, telling Amber, and Amber gonna figure it out. Or PR is gonna call Anthony and tell Anthony that drop Shayla. Okay, Charles Davis said she was very shocked to hear that in the morning. Barbara Smith says, oops, there goes the house. Unpack those boxes and brace yourself for the next round of reaping what you have sown. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, she gonna tell it. She already done I bet she already done told it. I think that's why Larry's told Bethany she can't go. Alice Roberts says, Anthony need to get that key back from Shayla and tell her the apartment is no longer available. Bragging get you nowhere, but getting a job will pay your bills. Yep, sure will. She didn't tell Anthony because she's shame. She's shame. She talked all that stuff. She threw all that up in his face. Now, Angelina, on the other hand, when she find out, she gonna try to set up another meeting with Anthony to try to make him feel bad and guilt him into supporting Shayla again. Why would I tell you? Selena 2919 says she's going to go to Wayne's party. She'll find somebody else. You know who? She'll find somebody else. You know she wants Country Wayne. Part of if she's going to start something over there, she wanted Wayne, but she did his brother. She was with Wayne to get the money. Why did she find out that her ex-boyfriend likes her friend? She never should have let her friend go outside with him, but she's going to get the big payback. Oh yeah, the same thing she did to Amber. I'm gonna go back and play what Mama Brenda said. I'm gonna do a breakdown of some of this karma that's coming to Shayla. Because Mama Brenda told Amber something. And I'm gonna go back and pull it up. Karma, Earl Matthews said karma is real. Amen. Emily Adams says it's over, Shayla. Stop being so stupid. What are you going to do now? Okay. Welcome in. Hit the like button. We sure appreciate you. Yeah, that's the only reason why she want to go. She ain't there because she cared nothing about them folks. I do think she felt a little guilty when she got there and saw how they really was living. But the reality of the situation, even a stop clock can be twice a day. So I got this comment on this. I want to talk about this on here, this short. I titled this short, "This was low down and racially triggering." And someone named Yapa says, "I don't get it. What happened?" So I want to show y'all this that I captured. Yeah, that is the backstory. I've been talking about that backstory. The backstory is that Alicia, she said that when she first got there, when Shayla told her about Amber and asked was she a bad person, and she told her, "Yeah, you a bad person." So she reminded her, "You did this to me back in middle school." Thank you, Charles Range. And Miss Commentary says she should have kept a tail at home. Yes, she should have. But I want to go to this short right here. Watch Bethany. This nasty pussy. Oh, wait. Watch again. This nasty pussy. Oh, wait. Okay. What's up, y'all? It's your girl. So what happened in that? Let it play one more time. This nasty pussy. Okay. When Bethany was walking outside to talk to Shar, okay, the door that said Bethany was already, while she was holding her bag. I wish I had a bag in here with me. She was holding her bag, clutching her bag close to her. She didn't want to sit down. Remember all that, right? Shar called her out about it. Then Shar said, "We need to go outside and talk." She's like, "We don't have to go outside." She's like, "We're going to go in the back." They go outside in the back. And when she walks out this door, she doesn't want to touch the door. She didn't want to touch it. So she did this with her arm, and she barely touched it. And then I don't know if you can see it in here because I may have cut it too fast. Oh, wait! Because I got mad. This nasty pussy. Oh, wait! So let me close this up too. I'm so cute, y'all. Anyway, I know, right, Nancy? I got some more cute shades too. And they look go real good with my hair. All right, look. So let me take them off so I can talk to y'all. Let my eyes adjust. Y'all, my shelf was outside in my foyer. My husband told me I need to move my shelf. So that's why the shelf right there. I had set it outside till I can get it back over there in that corner. But my husband like, you gotta get this shelf out of this foyer. So I got out of the foyer. Marquisa says, Deborah, I really don't think Lisa's holding on to that. I think she just a snake and she thinking too hard about not snaking Shayla. That's what makes me say she gonna snake Shayla. Yeah, she gonna snake Shayla. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So thank you, Mrs. Ella. So Bethany, and I in my skit reaction, I say what she did, what Bethany did with that door was the equivalent of, and most of us who are African of the African diaspora are have had this experience where you give someone change, and when they go to when you put your money to pay in your hand, they drop it, so you end up dropping what you have in them. Then when they give you your stuff back, let's say my hand is a counter, they'll put it on the counter like this and then slide it to you because they don't want to touch your hand. That's what that triggered in me. I don't know what it triggered in some other people, but for me, that's what it triggered in me. I want to say Cheryl on here just a minute ago said it triggered her. She saw that and it triggered her too. Cheryl, what memory did it trigger for you? See, Bethany's microaggressions, they go very deep and they cut deep. That's why I think her extended family, her black family, is what's going to be the nail in her coffin during this court case. Uh-oh, here go Lauren. Lauren says, what Bethany did with that door scene is the equivalent of in the 50s and 60s when black people would go to the grocery store and a corner store to get snacks, and the white person behind the counter did exactly what I showed. That's what she getting to. Deborah says, yep, it's happened to me. White teachers wiping off the desk after black, Hispanic, or Native kids put their hands on them. Yep. That's what that was. That's what that was. See, let me tell you something. Because they don't, that's it, Cheryl. They don't want to get contaminated. I'm not just pulling this stuff out. It's real deal stuff. It's stuff that's happened. It's stuff that all of us, I don't know about the new generation, but I know about, I'm a Gen Xer. I know my mama boomer generation felt it. And I even know the millennial generation had to feel some of it, experience some of it too. It's triggering. And I think Wayne and those are doing very good at, with this character, the things we're seeing going on in society right now, and some of the things that have popped back up, these characters are really good to showcase that. Once again, Bethany is in Chicago. She's in the city where Emmett Till is from. And like I said, before black people still haven't gotten up. No, they haven't. And she's in Cabrini Green. Cabrini Green was a setting for Good Times. Cabrini Green also is a setting for the movie Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. It's a horror. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Even the story of what made Candyman Candyman is relative to the horrors of slavery. So to then have her in that scenario and the things that she's doing, her microaggressions that this actress is doing very good at showcasing, that makes them triggering. She's a master of showing white privilege never getting karma. Yes. It's not relevant to her. They'd rather you forget. They would rather you forget about it. Yo, hold on a minute. Hold on. I'm on a live, so don't start cussing. What's up? That's all I could think of off the top of my head and from what I remember going in the cabinet this morning, in the pantry this morning. All right. Okay, bye. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Yep. Like I would know what area in Atlanta they have Bethany's store set up at. So if she's in North Atlanta, it's a lot, ain't it? All right, y'all. We have been on for 1 hour and 23 minutes. I need to get off here. And if y'all want me to come back on tonight, I'm gonna have to go do some work. Some works. But I am waiting for the next skit to drop. I think there's a 1:30 skit, isn't it? And I think the reason why we haven't gotten over this because not only is that terrible, but he was a child. He didn't get a chance to experience. Yes. Yes, Deborah. It will be 8:30 tonight. Thank you, Marquisa. We will be live tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can find that series, Eyes on the Prize. I know there was a video series that went along with the book. My mom has the book, but I know there was a PBS series or something that went along with. I'm gonna see if I can find it and do a reaction on it because I hadn't seen it in so long. Then maybe we can kind of get it all out of our system because it keeps coming up. Oh, hold on, y'all. Sorry, Hot Shot ain't sponsoring my content, so they don't get no. They don't get no free advertisement. All right, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. Thank you all for joining me. Sorry, the lunchtime on the porch don't work because the sun is shining too bright, but maybe we'll have an overcast day soon and I can do it again. Peace and a whole lot of hair grease. Let's get ready for these Larry and Bethany and Shara skits to drop. Maybe we'll have us a little fight to watch. Bye. Peace.